Now, I've pulled some cards. I don't know where this is going, but yeah, I've pulled some playing cards. How are you? It's been a minute. Um, I do thoroughly enjoy coming onto this platform. I do thoroughly enjoy reaching out and hearing from the collective and their energies. I do thoroughly enjoy being alive and being able to receive from spirit from this side of the grid map. So, first up, I pulled out the G'day, how are ya? Drop a like, lets other people know that I'm here. If not, how are ya? I get the Ace of Wands. So, firstly, the essence of this reading, the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Magician. You are currently setting up your stage. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're moving towards, whatever you're setting up for yourself and for your community, your collective, you're doing it with your own passion. You're doing it with your own light. You're doing it with your own intentions of divinity behind it. And all I can say is, well freaking done. Well done, good and faithful servant comes to mind. And when those words come to mind, it seems a bit Abrahamic. So sometimes I think that I can pull away from that, but other times it's just like, oh, the world is ruled by Rome, and honor the leadership when you can and just let them do their thing, right? So, the second card that comes out is the Two of Cups. And Two of Cups is all about that interconnectedness. It's all about that interconnectedness that leads you or leads them to something new. And g'day, how are ya? Drop a like for me, lets other people know that I'm here. And the Two of Cups here is kind of feeling like the Fool energy. The Fool energy is the potential to be the master, it's the potential to be the fool, it's the potential to just experience the higher levels of life at your own leisure. Excuse my hair, excuse my face, I've only got one, but whatever. Here I am. And when Two of Cups comes in at the essence level, after the Ace of Wands and the Magician, really what it's telling me is that you're ready for whatever's coming forward towards you. You're ready in a way that is telling you, I'm ready to feel, I'm ready to be, I'm ready to give, I'm ready to take what is offered to me. You're not shying away from what's offered to you in a way that now is starting to move like lightning. So whatever you are doing, because the previous reading that I did to this was 10, 10, 10s across the board. I got the 10 of Cups, I got the 10 of Wands, I got the 10 of Swords, and I got the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you're doing, well done. Whether you're doing it in the shadows, whether you're doing it in the light, hey, g'day, how are you? Drop a like for me, lets other people know to come in and join this madness. Drop a sub for me so that you know that I'm going live whenever I go live. Drop a like. Drop a comment after this is done if any of this resonates for you. So welcome through. G'day. I'm going to say hello to MTB. Mike, I've forgotten the phonetic alphabet. MTB, crazy jumping. When I move, you move, just like that. And okay, so moving on to the third position, I've got, yes, I am an Aussie. In the third position, I get the 8 of Wands coming out. So whatever this energy is, whatever magician energy you're pulling out into this reading, whatever fool energy you're increasing into this reading, it's coming out fast. Hot, fast, and rapid. So perhaps you are making connections in your real day-to-day. Congratulations, because real connections are valid and sort of hard to find. Like, when you find someone that vibes with you the right way, it's sort of like, oh, I want to hang for 2 more minutes, see where this goes. Otherwise, it's sort of like, I'm going to pull out. I'm going to go. I'm going to scroll on and I'm going to move along. Because this 8 of Wands energy comes out with, oh, g'day, Helen and David Pelouse. G'day, the J. What are my thoughts on the election? I voted for the Cannabis Party. I voted for the Greens because I don't believe that the two wings have any idea what they're doing, so I voted for a tick, and hopefully that tick can infect the bird, make it change its direction somewhat. And this 8 of Wands energy is probably going to call you to have a little bit more faith in your journey. As you move forward into this, I'm getting the 9 of Wands energy, and Nine of Wands energy to me speaks that you've been somewhat in the wars, my friend. You've been somewhat in the wars, either mentally, emotionally, physically, playing around with your workplace, playing around with your relationships, playing around with your commitments, right? And the confirmer for that is the Ace of Pentacles. So in this waiting game, waiting for the 10 to arrive, you're getting this soft, silent confirmation that you're doing what you can do ultimately to affect your reality. And baby, that's all you can do. That's all that you can do to try and make this world a fraction better. Like, yeah, Australia is currently in the voting phase of reality, and yeah, each and every one of us that voted, we gave our vote. We're hoping that things change. Ultimately, I don't know why I'm still talking on this, but ultimately, we hope that our one little voice can make a difference in the world. And that's sort of why I'm here on YouTube, because this is my little window of opportunity to make people go, oh, there is another way. There is an alternative. There is something that we can be doing on a singular level to help affect and change the reality that's around us. Because ultimately, in the middle of your wheel, I'm getting the Seven of Cups. And Seven Cups, that's a good vibe for me. That's something that you're doing individually, but also it's confirmed by, or it's just further incited by the Two of Cups. This brings it out to Nine of Cups. You're sitting inside of your own wisdom. You're sitting inside of your own sort of, you're kind of like, the world outside looks like X, Y, or Z, but I'm feeling like ABC, right? You're feeling and expressing the way that you finally want to. And all I can say is, congratulations. Good job. I mean, ultimately, it takes a lifetime to become comfortable within your own skin. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're holding on to, whatever you're manifesting, great. I could do a general reading at the end of this. So if you want to flip out, flip back in later. I'll probably go for about 18 minutes. I'm in the middle of this collective sort of reading. I just jumped on because I thought, hey, Spirit keeps knocking on the back of my head, going, you need to go live, you need to go live. So here I am. I'm live. If you could drop a like for me, it lets other people know to come in. If you could drop chat for me, it lets me know what you're wanting me to do next. And yeah, all of the algorithmic stuff, you know, it's all a little bit of a smoke and mirror vibe. And yeah, I'm here to just spread the little bit of love and light that I can from my little space in Melbourne. I'm also in Melbourne. I'm actually from Sunbury. In your sixth position, the assessment, the call for assessment, I'm getting the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is confirmed by the Nine of Cups. So whatever it is that you are having faith with at the moment, whatever it is that you're closing yourself off to, whatever it is that your mind and your heart are not in alignment with, that you're trying to calibrate, realign, and redirect into energy that's useful for yourself, this Nine of Cups energy is really pouring out on top of it. So you've got the wisdom, you've got the skills, you've got the insight, you've got the ability to turn a cup of water into a cup of wine, if you will, if we're going to go Abrahamic faith, because it sort of started that way. We've just gone through a global sort of loss, and we've lost the Pope over in Rome, over in Italy, and you know, that's a little bit of a downward vibe, but it's also something that's just a general part of life. So death is a part of life. I recently experienced death in my family. My dad lost his grandmother, which would be my great-grandmother, but being from Chile, it sort of doesn't affect me. I've been an Australian my whole life. I was born here in this country, and yeah. Your seventh card here, collective, just to go back to this, is the Five of Swords, and this Five of Swords is actually in reverse. So whatever it is that you've been challenging yourself to sort of build and create from your own experience, from your own knowledge, these things are actually, it's time. It's time to express them. Express them in a way that's valid. Express them in a way that is going to be heard by people and felt by people, because this is water over air. And when you put water over air, you get sort of the steam effect. So whether it's in the snow, when emotions are sort of thawing out and you're starting to get that mist curling out and going out into the world, expressing itself that way, or whether it's actually come from a full boil. There's no fire in this reading so far, but Actually, I lie. There's the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So when you actually get to the point where you feel like you are supposed to be expressing yourself, you are supposed to be giving your love, your light into the world. G'day, g'day, karmic art. You say hi, I say hi back. Where in Queensland are you from? I used to come from Cairns, my favorite place in the world, where I'm going to go back to eventually. I'm going to retire there. It's my favorite place in the world. I got married there, and that's all I think about lately. So yeah, Cardwell. Hey, that's sort of near Far North Queensland, I'm pretty sure. But my mind also goes to a sci-fi TV show. Cardwell, Cardwick. Anyway, that's beside the point. So, Five of Swords, Queen of Swords brings it to Six of Swords. Ultimately, you are in the pre-stages of building towards something that's going to be permanent within the world after you've left. These swords that are coming around you as a queen, you've been in the fertility stage, you've been in the abundance stage, you've been in the level of, all right, what can I do with the world around me to start actually pouring back into the world? And the world is responding in whatever way. I thought so. In between Townsville and Cairns. I almost said Cairns, like a tourist. Cairns. Oh, who am I? Only reason I say a lot of all of this is because I've got 6 court cards on my right-hand side, and then I've also got 3 court cards on top of those 6 court cards, and I've got 2 major arcana. So whether you're feeling like you're moving quickly, whether you feel like you're a tower moment waiting to explode, you know, that's probably why I know. What is that TV show, though? Cardiff? Cardiff. No, that's Doctor Who. That's something else. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let me finish this. In your 8th position, the potential trap or the potential cycle, I get the 6 of Cups. So whatever you're doing in your relationships, if it's not working out for you, take assessment. Offer yourself the opportunity to go, hang on, no, something's not working for me, or give yourself the opportunity to speak out from your heart space. Whatever it is that's going to give you the freedom to move out of this energy, 5 of Pentacles, it will change your reality. It will change your reality in a way that gives you the opportunity to move out, move forward. And it's cute that the snow's here again. Chosen! G'day, g'day! How are ya? Gives you the opportunity to really just step out from where you have been sort of operating from. It gives you the opportunity to start materializing stuff in a different way. It gives you the ability to follow the universal laws and forget about sort of the religious institutions or the faith house institutions. It gives you the ability to really draw back into your quantum entanglement, your quantum field, the field that really gives you the drive, the energy, and the momentum of your blood. There's no longer a requirement to sustain somebody else's house. It's really a call to sustain your own house. Sustain your own house in a way that gives you momentum forward for your own vehicle, for your own operation. There's nothing more important at the moment in this world than for individual expression to come about, because at the moment in the world, we can follow the masses off the cliff, or we can follow our own drum, our own beat, and follow it out. There is more and more and more out there as long as we're willing to participate and feel that within ourselves. And the only reason I say that is because hello to the Joker in reverse. So this would be, I read it before, this would be Justice. Justice came out twice in the 8 cards before it, so this would be Justice. Justice in reverse. It's not time to sort of hold your peace. Speak now or forever hold your peace. It's not time to hold back from giving your expression. This is a very Libra expression, and what this is going to do for you is release you into this sun energy. And when you start operating from this sun energy, when you start giving the world the light that you have within you, when you start giving the world the soul imprint that you have within you, the world will change around you. It can't help itself. The universe cannot help but conspire with people who are actually going to walk in their personal alignment for the future. When you actually start realizing how much potential you have within you, how much potential you have within your existence, within your expression, you are the Big Bang waiting to happen. You are the Tower moment waiting to happen. You are the Chariot waiting to be given a direction. You are moving in the physical realm in a way that even the devil would go, how the did they do that? How on earth did they do that? And when you live inside of this, I don't know, echo chamber of possibility, you are limitless. There is nothing holding you back. There is nothing holding you back from experiencing the most that you can imagine, because your imagination is filtered and triggered by the future. So when you're living in this energy, whether you are somebody who is the Page or Knight of Wands, you get this different expression. You get the Queen of Cups expression. You can actually offer the world your wisdom in a way that nobody else can copy, nobody else can replicate. But it's because nobody else knows what you've gone through. Your missions, your water has carved through stone, which would take millennia to carve through if we were on any other planet. And ultimately, if you're having this Page or Knight of Swords expression, then ultimately you're also going to be bringing out into the world a Page of Pentacles expression. This is earth on earth. Your manifestation skills at this time are like, before you even think it, your reality starts stitching itself together for you to go out and live beyond your belief and understanding. And this is only proven by the King of Pentacles coming out on top of the Chariot. Your ability to see, your ability to feel, your ability to interact with others on a level that gives you the insight that you need for your journey to continue, to progress, to push. This is what I'm telling you about. This is what, if you go back and look at any of my videos, this is the kind of energy that I've been pushing out into the collective, because ultimately I know that I'm just one inside of many. I'm one in 8.2 plus billion human beings on this planet that could use this platform, this mirror, to speak to people. So I'm speaking life, baby. I'm giving you guys life, even if it costs me some of mine. I don't give a shit, because ultimately I know where I'm going after this lifetime. I'm going all the way beyond Pluto, and I'm not coming back. I don't want to. And on the other side of this, the feminine side of this, I'm getting the another Page or Knight of Wands. And this is confirmed by the Page or this is confirmed by the Knight of Cups. So this is air on water. So again, air on water, this is speaking to me that things are moving out quickly, things that you're saying, things that you're feeling, all of these things that have come together for your purpose, for your intention, through your intention. Mate, you can't hold it back, and you can try hold it back, but it doesn't matter anymore, because ultimately collective and the universe is now using you. It's co-opted you for its own plans and intentions, because ultimately you're inside of this globe, and when you're inside of this globe, you're just a puppet for the universe to use. You're just a willing and able conduit of belief and faith. So the more we align ourselves to this King of Swords energy, the more we align ourselves with being able to speak the truth that's coming through us, we actually get the ability to divvy out some freaking plentitudes to the collective that we're attached to. And when universe gives you this opportunity, when universe actually says to you, all right, I trust you, I'm going to let you divvy out spirit in the way that you see fit. Baby, you're not going to know yourself. You're not going to recognize yourself. You're not going to recognize yourself. I promise. I promise. I promise. Because the Queen of Pentacles comes out with this tower, and this is you. Ultimately, the tower moment is, for some people, oh my god, it's a tower. And yeah, you can probably watch them on Foxtel or whatever it is and whatever. And yeah, it's going to be a great telenovela to watch. But when you realize that you're the Queen of Pentacles and you're in alignment with this King of Pentacles energy, your divine masculine, look at these cards. Honestly, who can stand against you when you're standing in your King of Pentacles energy and your Queen of Pentacles energy? You're moving around at a pace that requires your willpower to be activated, and you're moving around at a pace that changes everything around you when you actually activate yourself and you activate your soul. So ultimately, well done, collective. This reading has been for a collective that, I don't know, has somewhat been waiting for it. And ultimately, I just come on when Spirit says, now. I don't really enjoy sitting on messages for too long. I have been off of YouTube for a little while because ultimately I felt like I was being gang stalked, gang watched, and now I'll do a little thing. I'll collect it, I'll take it, I'll send it back, and it's yours. So if you want to be a part of a collective which is growing, moving, evolving, then well done. But if you're wanting to be a part of a collective that is just sitting around a coffee table, having chit chats about other people, then my channel's probably not for you. I mean, my channel is my space. It's like my canvas. I get to do what I want on this space. And ultimately, people don't really affect me one way or another. I've got a spirit team who are savages. I won't lie. My spirit team are savages. They tell me, yep, now. They tell me, no, shut up. And I listen. Ultimately, it's not my job to check people. It's not my job to confirm with people. It's not my job to actually change anyone's heart or mind. Because I don't want to. I don't want to. Because, damn, that is so much karma that then I'll have to work through that I ain't interested. I want to finish off my karmic ties, karmic contracts in this lifetime and be done with it. Earth, you've been fun, but ultimately, nah, I won't do this again. I will not do this again. If I can stay unincarnated for another 1,000 years, I'll do so. I'll happily be ancestor that people can chat with and I'll give directions, but I don't want to do this again, and if I have to, I'll come back as a butterfly, because 24 hours is enough. So, if anyone wants a reading, I'll pull 3 cards, or 5 cards, or 9 cards. But yeah, ultimately, I'm Ditto, babe. Karmic art, I'm a quick learner, I'm a quick study. I can sit with people for a day, I can sit with people for a year, but ultimately, I don't want to go through all of the karmic lessons all over again for no reason. Like, there's got to be a damn good reason that I'm going to be reincarnating in this world, because I just don't see it. Ultimately, humans, I'm not happy. I'm not impressed. Humans, you have destroyed the planet that you live on. You've destroyed the home that you live within, and you don't give honor or respect to the planet, and you take and take and take, and you don't give anything back, not unless it gives you something in return. So I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by the people that just choose to have many, many children. I'm not impressed by people that choose to have many, many houses. Maybe I'm just born in the wrong country. And yeah, the takers, that's exactly right. I just think that we had so much potential as a species, but now there's nothing left for us to take, and we're ultimately just trading away time, and time is not even real. We're like the most cultured monkeys, we're the most cultured animal on the planet, and what are we doing with our time? What are we doing with our energy? Yeah. We're sort of sitting looking at, oh, all of the things we wanted are gone. What a shame. We're persuaded by our own delusions. We are unhappy with everything that we've got, and we're looking for more. We're literally sitting thinking, how did Mars end up on this edge of the asteroid belt, and why can't we be there? Probably thinking to colonize that next, even though we bloody probably came from there. Anyway, tangents. I think, unless karmic art, unless you want a reading, I think I lost what's his face from before, who may have wanted a reading, but yeah. Oh, mate, Cardwell, I'm jealous. I'm just looking up. Mihailo Milutinovic. Nope, I can't even say that. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for dropping likes. Thanks for commenting along. But yeah, I am off the hook. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for letting me come online and be straight and coherent and offering messages of light, at least, because at least that's destructive sometimes. I mean, when you look at the split hole theory and how light moves under observation and not under observation, you sort of see why I'm here. But yeah, karmic art, good to see ya. Hope you come around again. You got sun energy come through for you. Ooh, also 2 of Wands energy coming through. And what's that? Queen of Wands. Go, baby, go. You do what you're doing, and yeah. You're a bit lost. Do you have a direction you want to go in, or do you just want a couple cards? Woo! The cards want to speak. Alright, falling to the table. We've got the Hermit, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. So, this year, my friend, this year is the year of the Hermit. So if you focus on the message of what the Hermit is, go out and Google it. Seriously, you're at the top of a mountain. You're at the top of your game right now. You're able to sort of see one way or another, decide which route you're going to take down the hill. Trust your intuition is all I'm going to say. Trust your intuition, because you're being called to really work with yourself, or work with your higher self, or work with your lower self, and integrate those messages. So ultimately, when I see three, it's a trinity. So it's your higher self is your future self, your best future self, and your lower self is your youngest or most juvenile past self. So when you're in that energy, work with those. Otherwise, if that doesn't resonate, then you may be in a situation where you're working with others, two others, and these two others may give you insight into what your future is going to be like, or may give you distractions. So this guy here dressed like a fool. But either way, the temple that you're building is yourself. Once you master yourself, once you give yourself the opportunity to develop beyond the experience that you're having, once you give yourself the insight, once you give yourself the attention, the love that you pour out for others, this is where you get your Ten of Cups energy. Your Ten of Cups energy is the end of your reading. This is what you can carry into your tomorrow. And ultimately, the relationships that you choose from this place of stability, the relationships that you choose to put yourself in, the emotional outpouring that you choose to give, it's going to come back to you tenfold, equally. And it's up to you. You are the only one that can know. Is something toxic? Is something positive? It's up to you. But too much positivity is also toxic, so beware. You need to carry it into your own world and balance it all the time. You need to become an alchemist of your own brainwaves. You need to get your own cards. Like I showed you, you can read these playing cards, and the King of Wands comes out. You need to be your own fire. Karmic art, be your own fire. Be your own fire starter. Be your own fire keeper, because ultimately, when you are, no one can put you out. No one's going to tell you, shh, not here. You do you, baby. No one probably, secretly, no one even cares. So when you're winning, Six of Pentacles comes out again. Ace of Pentacles with that. Seven of Pentacles there. Ten of Cups again. And the Queen of Cups. Babe, you keep doing you, and trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust the guidance that's coming for you, from you. Don't worry so much even about what I have to say. Always go out and try and find confirmations on everything, because the world speaks, the universe speaks. It doesn't just speak in 1, 2, 3. Like, it confirms all the way through until you make the right choice. So, Karmic Art, thanks for being here. Thanks everybody else for coming in, dropping a like. Afterwards, feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe, all of that good shit. And yeah, I hope you have a good night. Adios, amigos. Ciao. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you.